Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Garage Party. Now, for today, basically all I'm going to be doing is cleaning the shop. I'll have like a time lapse running or something for that. But because I've got a decently busy day today, but I'm hoping that later on in the day I can get the Ranger back in here and get the valve cover on it, because I did get the new gasket for it. But I know Bobby's supposed to be coming in. He'll bring the E12 back in and he's gonna pull a head on it. And then Grant's gonna come over and hopefully get Stumblebee done, because we've got another project coming in tomorrow. I'm not gonna say what it is just yet, I'll just show you when it gets here. But yeah, so I'm just gonna, kind of a boring day for me. Well, not overall, just in here and everything for right now. But hopefully things will pick up, soon. Yeah, so we're just gonna get started. Alright, so I know I said I was gonna do a time lapse, but in all honesty, I don't know where to put the camera, and that's okay. I need to get a tripod for it or something. Now, I do have that going, and that's great. So what I've cleaned up though is all that cardboard was on the floor. That was worse. That I'm not gonna mess with, because that's gonna take some time to figure out how everything's gonna go, and I don't really have the time for that right now. But I've opened up a lot of space and I've swept. Now this is from the E12, and that's okay. I mean, it happens. But I got that cleaned up the best I could. But what I thought I would do is, because what's fun when your friends like to leave their stuff here at your house with the keys, that means you can start it whenever you want or do whatever you want with it. At least that's my thought process behind it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera up, and we're gonna do a little cold start on the on Stumblebee and see how stumbly she is today, because hopefully Grant gets it fixed today. But I just think it's fun because, well, I have access to it, so I might as well enjoy it. I'd say she was pretty stumbly, because it shut off because I gave it gas, not because I shut it off. I should have opened the door when I did that though, because now it's full of fumes. But we're just gonna breathe it out like you shouldn't. Take a couple of years off my life, but that's the fun of it. Yeah, no, this thing, I really hope he gets it fixed today, because that was honestly really disappointing, because it's a Camaro. It should be better. It sounds cooler, but it's also a third gen, which makes sense. But yeah, so hopefully I can give you an update sometime tonight about if he gets it fixed and how much better it hopefully makes it. This is what I mean though, is now we've got Bobby's car, and I'm gonna try to start it and actually get it in there for him. So that's also a fun fact. That's my brother's Malibu. I've been rebuilding the motor on it for a little while now. I don't see that getting done until like March, because there's been a lot of delays and stuff. But we've got an extra car for him, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, so I hope to show that out there too, because that'd be great. But now we're gonna try to set the camera up and cold start for Bobby's car. This one runs a lot better than Stumblebee. And yet it's probably got a cracked head, which is sad on Stumblebee's part. I'm done for right now. I'll be back later. But I just thought it would be fun to do like a little head count of the things in my yard that don't currently run or run horribly. So that's 1, horribly runs. The thing in the back is 2, doesn't run at all. That's 3. And technically 4, because that doesn't run either. That is my S10. It's an 84 square body S10. Really cool truck, but it's rotted horribly because it was a plow truck its whole life. And we will do big things with that. I want to make it a Baja truck with a plow. I think it'd be pretty sick. And flatbed, because that bed is garbage. But that barely runs. When it does, it sounds like Chicago in my backyard. That currently doesn't run. Sometimes has issues. The Malibu doesn't run. And the E12 currently doesn't run. Also, my truck that's not here, I have a 2006 Dodge Ram 2500. I spun both rod bearings, 3 and 4. And yeah, that ended up, killing it. Now it's at the shop for warranty, but yeah. So I've got, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that don't run or barely run and aren't good enough to take on the road. Woo! Oh, I guess 8 once again if we count the John Deere. 9 if we count the wagon. All right, so it's like a lot later. Those 2 showed up. This is still garbage. But we're getting closer. We went out and we got the new HEI system. That's the old one. That's the new one. And we're throwing that in now, hoping that this helps it run better. What else did we get?
New cab, rotary, basically just all the ignition stuff. So
yeah,
should be good. Hopefully.
We'll see for sure. After this, I think the plan is to pull the E12 back in, maybe rip the head off, and test this and make sure it all works. And then tomorrow, surprise, because we'll have something with this. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be very good.
Maybe there'll be a little collage thing. I don't know.
Collage, I like that.
Collage.
There's a lot of potential. We can take some badass photos.
Yeah.
We need to grow mullets. That's what we need to do.
I'm on my way.
I'll get a mullet breed. I'll go to like Party City or something. Get a mullet breed.
Get a Joe Dirt costume.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, but it's gonna be fun. But we'll see that tomorrow. But I'll give an update whenever this is done and running again. All right, we've got an update. It's running or test drive. What do you think so far?
Stumblebee.
Oh yeah, it's Tumblebee, but it's better. It's like it's Tumblebee.
You should see if it'll
Pick itself up. Yeah, you should do a burnout and see if it'll do a donut. That'd be fun. I don't know if you did a burnout right.
I didn't use the brake at all. Last time the brakes didn't even hold.
Oh yeah, fair.
That's true. You should go down this way and see if I'm doing a donut.
I mean, it felt a lot better. It felt
Yeah.
a lot fortunate. See, now I think your only issue is probably change the rest of those plugs if you want to attempt to get to those. And then I'll check and see what the throttle position says.
Yeah. Crank them. Is that like wide open?
Pretty much.
I don't believe you. Let me.
It was like halfway open.
Oh, that's not enough.
Yeah, it's a 305. You gotta remember, this made 200 horsepower 40 years ago.
That's okay, but it feels a lot better. It's running a lot better. Still some work to be done, but this is a big improvement. All right, it's like 24 hours later, so this video is like kind of all over the place, but that's okay. So the surprise for today didn't happen because the guy sold the car. We were gonna go get an 86 Mustang to go with the 86 Camaro, but the guy sold it. So instead, we just purchased an S4, an Audi S4, 2005? 05, yeah. 05. Currently not here because key issues, but it's going to be towed here probably tomorrow. It'll be great. We'll have the whole video series on it. But what we're going to do now is move Stumblebee to Grant's house without telling Grant because, well, one's got to go so another one can come in, and that's going to be the S4. But really, that's going to be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you later.